Hi, this is Sahil Sharma, your conscious empowerment partner, and I am ready with your June 2025 energy updates. Let's dive into it. So, the theme number one is about deep integration. Now, what does that mean, and what is impacting here in theme number one? We have the Saturn sitting in the ninth house of the death card, or with the death card. That's what we have for the theme number one. Let's look at the deep message that's hidden in theme number one for you. Because there's Saturn here, there's going to be some transformational changes for sure, along with the death card. Now, what is revealed is what you get for your deepest gains. That was a key message that I was given. Definitely, this is a time for change that may look and feel a bit daunting, but you are aligning with yourself very deeply, and this is the process. You can't escape this process. The key word that is here is depth and the transformation that is about to happen for you. And you may find it hard to see right now what is coming next for you, but this spiritual junction, as they say, that you are at is really a game changer if you believe and actually participate in it. The deeper you go, the lesser you feel the pains of transformation and how slowly it colors your entire being. This is not a one-time process. This is rather a cycle that you're about to complete. But the end, that's the key. The end has to be integrated well for it to sustain within you and in your life. The key is to keep your heart and mind open. Lesser the resistance, greater the impact. And if you can, if you wish to, engage in any kind of learning that suits your context, that chapter of life that you're living in right now, that helps you deeply connect with yourself and peel off any of the layers that were never yours or had a role to play, and the role is over now. Another key part is to stay curious in this entire part of transformation and participate with the change, co-create along if you can. It's tough, it's never easy, but be with it, stay with what's coming, whether it's in your professional or it's in your personal life. And whatever that might be will have a life-changing experience for you. And perhaps, you can do different things or may experience different things, like creating a new foundation for your life. That could even mean that you might be moving to a different place altogether, starting off a fresh life altogether. It could mean many things. It could be at your professional front as well. So, of course, context is important for you, but that's your key message. So this connects to also any of the habits, I must mention, that no longer serve you. Pay special attention, and if this is already happening or you've started to feel this transformation in a certain area of life, this is the time to flow with it with a lot of grace and with a lot of humility. The theme number two is called Coming Back to My Future Self. This is very interesting. We have Rahu in the first house along with the 10 of Cups. So there has been a lot of emotional turmoil around in the world as we know it. Thing to notice is that not all is personal, but there has been a conscious or subconscious impact on how you perceive others and your relationship with this world. So I'll give you an example. For many of you, anxiety might be very prevalent because you see or feel that the world around you is threatening. You hear news channels at the workplaces or in your relationships, the interactions that have been challenging for you in the past have made a deep imprint on your subconscious, making you believe that there is always danger around you. So your nervous system always is trying to validate and being on this radar of sensing any dangers around you. But in June 2025, you have an opportunity to leave behind any of these dangers and adopt a new knowing and living that is grounded deeply in a world that currently seems very far-fetched, things that you've thought would be even possible in your dreams. This is an opportunity to manifest and bring that to life. For example, you can start to experiment, and they're very deliberate in using the word experiment. So experiment with caution with what has always scared you in the past. Let's say you were always scared to speak for yourself, or you were always scared of asking something more for yourself, or even create a boundary in a relationship. Or sometimes it's about just showing up in places and times where either no one expects you or you never expected yourself to be, in a good way, in a positive way. So your future self is calling you now to be your new but authentic self. This is a small experiment or a series of experiments that you can do of adopting a life that is fuller, that is abundant, that is beyond any subconscious fears that have been holding you back to live a fulfilling life. So the formula here is to experiment, to pivot, and not overdo anything that changes the meaning of this opportunity. Be wise and be fearless. Theme number 3 is about dreaming big and sharing it with the world. We have a Jupiter in the 3rd house of 4 of Swords, or with 4 of Swords, if you will. Now, what you have been thinking lately is the big question. What have you been dreaming of? What's been on your mind, or something that might be keeping you up at night? It depends. What's your context there? So there is a need to expand any of those thoughts, those words, those ideas, and share them with the world. Your creativity is super active at this time, but this creativity remains internal. You've been sleeping on an idea for far too long, right? Which means you have not actioned anything. You've just been dreaming about certain things. So if you don't bring your creativity out or share it with the world, it's of lesser value than actually sharing it with them. Others need what you're thinking of, believe it or not. So come out of any imposter syndrome that you might be going through, or thinking that your thoughts and ideas don't matter. They do matter, and you just haven't experienced it yet, unfortunately. And that could be for n number of reasons. So especially if you're a teacher or an educator, or you have anything to share with the world, online or offline, that can solve some problems or help others pivot their lives, this is a great time to show up. Bring your dreams into actions, your thoughts into actions, and share them with the world. You will be surprised how many people are looking for what you have to offer. So you just need to wake up, become actionable with confidence, and this deep belief that what you have to offer is needed in this world. You are important. You are very much needed in this world. So get ready to experience something beautiful in your waking life than just in your dreams. That's very important. So those were the key 3 themes: deep integration, coming back to your future self, and dreaming big and sharing it with the world. Please let me know in your comments if you resonated with any of them, and I will see you next time. Take care.